and we're gonna tape run some tape of Bill and Joe's trailer in the settings here, and he wanted this on the introductory of the film. And we're gonna go over and tape a lot of the stuff that they have for the friends, and they don't put it on videotape. Shows a couple of big cactuses, trees that's out right in front of the place. They just came out of the house, out of the trailer. She's sweeping off the place, and I'll zoom up here so you can see, detail it out. I just changed the low light levels meter switch on the camera. I think I might have had it set up all wrong. But we taken some pretty late night shots last night. Zoom it right on down here. We got a pet, I got an owl. We picked up a barn owl up here a little ways the other day. Broken wing. Somebody had been shot. We're trying to bring him back around. We're scanning, but I didn't pick up the tent and the big cactus. We gotta do some panning here and pick up the surrounding area. The mountains in the background, probably 4 or 5 miles, maybe 10, I don't know, it's quite a ways off. There's a generator in back of us, campground here, and probably pick up all the audio from that. Out here and go the other direction. Pick up the big cactus here. Right back over the campground. There's the host Dick's place over there. The BLM's grader road blade sitting there. Get a few footage here of the area. Light setting again. We're going into the bright sun. That's our rig there, and the bikes and all the paraphernalia. A few more footage here. We're pretty close to the place now. Scan it over to the right here. Pick up
I told Bill the poor bird's got a problem. We're feeding them all wrong and everything. Oh, Lord. Dirt. Yeah.
There's a night street light. Zoom up on this. It's a wedding painted for the 1952, I believe. I'll get a close up of that later. Close up of this plaque here.
Feed old Barney.
Yeah, old barn.
Hey Joey, you get the close up of your established Fidler there.
I don't know if you can read that or not.
There's
1952.
Sweeping this damn thing, she wants it on film, so you have proof that she does.
no.
Okay, Bill just said it. He said this is what's called a basket chair, and he made this. It's a beautiful piece of furniture made out of solid oak.
You tighten this up, and you've got your ironing board.
Just a minute here.
These stacks? flip it on over here this way. You have a ladder. That's the
Yeah.
backside.
Now just a minute, let me get the other side of it there, Bill. And again, now this shows a ladder. See, you lean, you fold it up, and it makes a step ladder. See, this is the top of the ladder right here. Now we get out and take another angle, this, and show you what else. It makes an ironing board too. Run some more. Yeah, go ahead and pick it up. I'm taping, but that's all right.
I don't know what you called that thing.
Yeah, let me zoom it.
The thing was pegs.
Yeah, thing with face. That's some.
The tulip thing
Now,
was pegs.
yeah, this is a paintings, and you cut.
Yeah, okay.
You cut this out of wood.
Oh yeah.
This is some kind of wood here.
Oh, it's just pine.
Yeah.
She does the painting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful job painting on that too. Now, what do you call a little harp? That's a door.
Door harp.
Swedish
Door harp.
door harp.
Swedish door harp. Okay.
With a Pennsylvania Dutch design.
So when you're hanging on the door,
Oh yeah, it'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you open and shut your door, you know.
Like a doorbell, door chimes.
Everybody
Let you know
needs
who's
one.
coming,
Yeah.
you know.
Everybody needs one.
Okay.
Everybody.
See, she
Okay.
paints them in different
Yeah.
different color combinations.
Yeah, there's another one, different color. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think her balls are hanging straighter on that.
Everybody has to have straight balls.
Yeah.
He says they're hanging straight.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like having your balls straight.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now-
Not cold, they're not curled up.
Or playing a tune.
Now get one
Got
up.
up this morning, I told Joe, I said, by God, it must be cold. She said, why is that? I said, hell, my nuts are more like little pecans this morning.
Bill, that's on tape. Oh, good Lord.
Hey, it's my tape.
Well, you don't want to show it to anybody.
Yes, Bill's tape.
He did. He come bouncing down out of the bathroom. He said, a little colder this morning.
Yeah, you can have him like pecans if he wants
Yeah,
to.
you know, that's it.
Yeah, now this
Wow.
this sets up now and
Yeah,
locks
you
in
know.
position like a ironing board. This makes into an ironing board now. I'll get up so we can see.
You know, we had this old,
Oh, yes.
we had this old black boy I stationed with, you know, and he got ready to retire out of the military, you know.
He was just black and cold. I called him Whitey.
Black as Ace's face, you know. And,
He was nice.
I called him Whitey. He was damn black.
He shined.
But anyway, some of the guys said, God damn, what are you going to do for a living? He said, hell, your retirement check, it ain't going to carry you through. Oh, he said, hell, that's no problem. He said, I'm going to get my old lady a rub board and a mirror. And they said, what the hell are you going to get a rub board and a mirror?
This
He
is
said,
fact.
"Well," he said, oh, damn it. He said, if she ain't got sense enough to take that rub board and make herself a living, she can take that mirror and watch herself starve a bit.
That's true. They told that in the service station. Everybody was lined up on payday getting gas. And there he stood telling
That
that.
was old Whitey.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Now I'm gonna zoom in on this on your little train here.
I think my
Oh, I thought you was getting Barney's food.
Yeah. Yeah, this right here is Barney's food. That's the owl we got.
Yeah, I'm
He's in there.
I'll get on
Tarantula
Barney's.
stone.
Yeah, you gotta go get him out of there now.
I'll get on Barney's.
He's coming out of it. We've had him 3 days. He's coming. He's almost dead when we found him.
Barney, you still in it?
Well, I'll tell you, he raised a rookus in there last night. He
He
said, you know darn well. Well, I think he's, well,
Oh,
look at
good
his
he
face.
Yeah.
Just
Look
settle
at-
down, settle down,
Oh, Ray.
settle down.
Oh yeah, he's acting up this morning.
Yeah, he's got some life.
Yeah, he's
in
got a
him.
lot of life to him this morning.
Whoa,
Yeah.
crap.
That ain't all he's got to him.
Yeah,
That's the first time he's pulled that.
Yep.
yeah.
Don't get excited now.
You know, he may be getting a little too much water.
Well, that's possible, but
Yeah.
damn, it's better for him to have too much than
I'll
none.
get him right up. Gotta get a close up to him.
Yep,
Oh,
Barney,
yeah,
settle
he
down
just
now,
really-
settle down. We're trying to hip you, not harm you.
Yeah, that's Barney.
Boy, what beautiful color on that thing.
Barney.
Yeah. It does
Now
smell.
that face looked like sculptured.
I told Bill, boy, the tent's starting to smell in there. You're going to have to do
Yeah.
something.
There's old Barney. Got a close up right there. Okay, I'll back it off here. Okay. Peg around his wings is bandage.
I'm gonna have to
Better cut out to try to hold that broken wing up.
That's an
In
owl
place of it.
sling.
Yeah, owl
Everybody
sling.
should
That's
have
an
an
owl
owl
sling.
That everybody needs.
Gosh, yes.
Everybody needs an owl.
Okay.
By golly, at least he's got some life to him.
He's looking the place over.
2 days ago, that devil was gone.
Yeah, he said I'm supposed to be asleep now, and he's
Now we'll take some of your little cart there, the
Oh, yeah.
stagecoaches here.
That's it. We'll put Barney here for the stage.
No, you won't.
He only
Let him
do
crap
crap
on
on
the
the table. Come on,
Don't
Barney.
do
Come
that,
on,
Bill.
settle down, Barney. Settle
Oh,
down.
look at him put out them claws.
Settle down, Barney.
Boy, he's really got the talons, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
they're out this morning. Look at that.
Oh, he's talking to you.
He's got some life to him.
He's making noise, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
My ear's not good enough.
Well, Barney.
We're just going to feed you, Barney. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, he's lugging it over, isn't he?
What you're holding in there, let me in to see if he's interested in some food. On his
kinda
own.
Watch
doubt
your
if-
hands, lady.
I kind of doubt if he takes now.
Feed
Let
down
him
here.
that.
He just took a hamburger. We've been feeding him a hamburger, milk, and water.
A little bit of brandy there now,
A little
don't
bit
forget.
of brandy in that too. But I think that's what put him on his feet. The brandy.
Yeah, you talk Brandy and he looks at Joe.
See, look at that.
Yeah, he says,
He was in there swaying on that stick. That's probably from that
He
brandy.
says, Joe, where's
Look
our
at him
Brandy?
chew. Look at
Yeah,
him chew.
yeah, Brandy's another piece. He just chewed that.
He sure did.
I don't want to get up close. I
Oh,
can zoom
wait,
it up.
I wonder if he
You
takes
be
it
sure and
out
get a
the dish.
picture of him when he craps on the table.
Okay.
Don't you
yeah,
do
oh
that.
yeah.
We've got a big enough mess to take care of here.
Good morning.
Oh, Barney, come on.
There, that's good enough right there.
Look at that mouth.
But he's
work.
eating it. Yeah, he's.
Did you swallow
Yeah,
it?
he said that's
Johnny
good
said,
stuff.
I don't have the capability of spitting. He couldn't spit it out.
Come on, did you swallow it? Hmm?
Yeah,
Did you swallow it? Hmm?
yeah. Well, there it's going down.
Yep.
See it going down?
Yeah, he swallowed it.
Yeah. Now, how about a piece all on your own? Can you smell that? He said, oh, excuse me.
Yep.
He says, no, oh, he's got it over here in the corner of his mouth, part of it. Self-respecting owl
Let him swallow it first.
The only choky one.
eats in the daylight.
No.
Oh, he's going to sulk and shut his eyes on us.
There
here.
it goes. There it goes.
There it goes.
You shake it down, see?
Don't do that. You may have him crapping all over. Now stop looking at me that way. I didn't do a
He's
thing
saying,
to
where's
you.
my damn brandy?
I know that's what he. Look at him. Look at me.
Yeah, sure.
The only alcoholic owl in La Posa.
Look at them claws. Lord, look at them claws.
Put a shot of milk.
Now that's on Joe.
Yeah, that's.
Yep. She's the one that would like to make an alcoholic out of you.
Oh mercy.
So boy, I'll go for that stuff any day. It's got to be good. Whoop! There he's spitting it out.
They spit the milk out, yeah.
I'll be darned.
Well, I think he just ran out. He didn't get it cleared out. It's got a funny looking throat.
Lord, look at those
Yeah,
talons.
set the
He's got
camera
them out
down.
today.
The wagons, build wagons here around the fire plug. Here we'll go around it first, like this. This is a real fire plug. Some friend of theirs gave it to them from back in their home part of the country in Arkansas. I believe some fire department gave them the old cast iron
Try it.
casted fire plug.
All we can do.
Ooh, it's going to be a scorcher today.
I will zoom up on this wagon here, the big birchins, just like on that one. And this is just like a farm wagon right here. There's another farm wagon, all different woods and colors. Joe paints all this. Bill makes them. Zoom up on that one right there.
A lot of this ray is the natural colors of the wood.
Yeah.
Like this one, see, it's strictly
Oh,
natural.
yeah. I need to get a side view of that one too.
It's strictly natural color on that.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
You see, I'll fix them where the bed will lift right off.
And you carved the wheels out of one solid piece of wood, huh?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And add the hubs and stuff to it. Mm-hmm.
On this particular wagon here, I have the brake system where it works.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
which is all hand carved. There's no no kits, no patterns, no measurements. I never measure anything.
Just make it by memory.
It just sit down and start with it.
Yeah, Bill grew up down in Arkansas on a farm, and he knows about these old wagons.
Farm wagon like the rest of them. Right?
Oh yeah.
The only thing it's, let's see, the bottom part of the bed on that one is made out of red bud. It's got some western cedars, some walnut, pine, sassafras, walnut. I believe a little bit of eastern cedar there.
Yeah.
I just use a combination of.
Take one of this covered one here. You got 2 boxes on the back. I will get one of the big wagon. In the big wagon now. This one, Bill, this is made exactly to scale, isn't it?
Well, no, not exactly to scale.
Real
you know,
close.
when you make something to scale, you have to take accurate measurements.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And this old friend of mine, Dallas Rice, helped me make this. He done all the iron work on it, from hand forged it, and we didn't take any measurements as such to make it to scale. We just figured it should be so long, so wide, and we took it from there.
Right.
Now see the end gates come out. Spring seat comes off. Springs actually work.
Yeah. Do that again. I don't think I got that spring.
The spring?
Yeah, I did.
Now see, they actually
Okay.
flex.
Yeah. Okay, we got it.
Now just taking the upper sideboards off of it.
Let me get around on
See,
this side.
normally on the farm you just use the bottom part of the bed.
Yeah. Okay.
Take that off. Then you can put the seat back on here. And that's the way you normally see one on
That's
a
right.
farm, and here's your footboard, see?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get.
Of course, all your main part of your brake system's over on this side.
Let me get around the front here. Fantastic job on this.
What I
Every little
started to do-
minute piece is made.
What I started to do was release the brake lever over here. You have to loosen.
Yeah, he's loosening the brake system there. This is made just exactly as I remember them when I was a kid. Man, I've been around those many years before I left the South, where they used these. You know, they still use some of these down there, I believe. Yeah.
Oh yes, oh yes. And actually, nowadays, a farmer feels real fortunate if he's got one of them.
Yeah.
And naturally, if he has to work on it, he has to do it himself because you can't find any blacksmiths that know what they're doing.
No, they're gone forever.
Now I'll just lift this bed right up off the frame. Oop,
Okay.
Not yet, I won't. Now you see this little hook right here on the side? Can you get in close on that, Ray?
Well, I can get it right up close.
Okay, this little hook right here fastens onto the bed, and the whole idea of that being when you forded the river, then your bed wouldn't float off of your framework.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you had to hook the bed onto the framework of your wagon.
Right, or it would float off.
Then you could take them loose and lift the bed right off. See?
Well, I've been ironed.
Now your framework on these things, don't know whether you can tell it, but this is all metal here on the rear hounds.
Yeah.
There's metal here on the coupling pole where the coupling pole slides through.
Mm-hmm.
Now you pull this pin here and you can couple it up shorter, see?
Right.
Now the reason for that, on coupling it up short, if they wanted to haul cross ties.
Right.
Now if they wanted to haul long logs, for example, then they would stretch it back out here,
Mm-hmm.
put the pin back in it.
Right.
And these uprights here on your bolsters, you could put another pole in here, then you could stack your poles, you know, high and haul a long, high load on it.
Yeah. That's right. I remember those being on those bumps. think they call that bolsters, didn't they?
Yes, this is bolsters.
Right.
The front one there they call a rocking bolster.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it
you're right.
rocks back and
Mhm.
forth.
You know, after about almost 50 years, I almost forgot what they call those things.
Yeah, a feller has to kind of dig back in his memory bank a
Yeah.
little bit on some of this stuff. I think that's the setting I had it for the bed.
Hmm. And those are steel tires on the wagon wheels.
Right, yes, they're hand forged.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
No, this old friend of mine, Dallas Rice, he's got a blacksmith forge, and he forged all the metal parts of this thing.
Holy cow.
Even handmade all the rivets to hold the metal around here.
Right.
He insisted on doing it as near the old-fashioned way as possible.
Yeah. Well, that's no blacksmith for you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now up here on your,
I'm going to back up a little, get the whole wagon and you in it, so you give us some perspective, size comparison there. Okay.
see now your double tree here, you had these stay chains. I don't know whether you're familiar with what those are
yeah.
for or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what they're for. Yeah.
Keep one horse from pulling more than the other.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Of course,
Yeah.
on your front hound here and on your tongue hounds, they're surrounded by metal, which gives them more strength.
Mm-hmm.
Now on this particular wagon, the tongue is made out of oak. The axles and the bolsters are made out of water-cured hickory.
Yeah.
The hubs on it are made out of walnut, and the spokes are made out of oak.
Mm-hmm.
The coupling pole is made out of wild cherry.
Wild cherry?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we built it where it would have some strength.
Yeah.
Well, what I done, if we got this thing built, I wanted to see if it was very strong, so I just crawled up in the bed of it to see if it would hold my weight.
Yeah, and you weigh?
Fortunately, it didn't.
It didn't?
It did.
Oh, it did, but what's your weight?
Oh, I only weigh about 160.
That's a lot of weight, though.
Well, for a small wagon
Yeah.
like this, it is.
Yeah, it is. But just about covers just about everything on that. Let me get one right here, though, of the wagon, and then the bed.
With it all disassembled.
Yeah, while it's all disassembled here on the carpet.
Yeah, set this bed. Well, see, here's your brake system here on the side. See how this rod works.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, now the back portion of this rod right here has to be fastened onto this
Yeah,
to make your brake system work. See?
right. You know, going down steep hills back there in the country, and mules and wild horses, well, mostly mules, it's quite a bit, and the harness has to do with holding them back, too.
Oh, yeah.
Special breast harness and stuff to
Right,
hold it.
and the ones with breeching on them.
Right, on the back of it, go
Right.
behind the back hams.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember those.
Now, you know, a lot of them on the farm, they didn't use this handbrake on it.
Right.
They put a pole down through here,
Oh, yeah.
see, to where they could work their brake with it.
Yeah.
Just a big long pole sticking here
Right.
to give them more leverage to pull that
Uh-huh.
brake.
Okay.
Now these brake blocks here, you design them the old-fashioned way to where when the brake block wears out, you make a new one and just slip it right back down in the slot.
Right. Mhm. And those
They-
brake blocks are made out of hickory?
No, the brake blocks on this particular one, they should have been hickory, but I made these out of pine.
Yeah. I mean, the real thing was made out of hickory.
Made out of hickory,
Hickory,
right.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, they had to be made out of a good tough wood.
Yeah. Okay, that about covers that one.
You know, set this thing back on.
Yeah, you set
there.
it back on. I'll get that.
Now wait just a second here.
Oh,
Something-
underneath.
Well, underneath here, I don't know whether we can get that on film or not, but what we done, we carved into the bed of it here. Who made it,
Oh,
when,
oh yeah, it'll pick that
and
up.
our age.
Okay, let me get that right
And
here.
that way,
Let me zoom in here.
I figure someday the kids might forget,
That's right. That's a
And-
real good idea.
and so we just put that in there.
I'll just hold that on for a little bit. I'm sure it'll pick it up. Okay.
Now this log chain here we carry on the side of it,
Uh-huh.
we made that one link at a time.
Well, I'll be darned.
and sorted each link together.
Yeah.
Now these rub blocks right here,
Yeah.
you know what they're for?
Oh yeah. Keep that wheel from cutting into that
That's
bed.
right. Keep the wheel from cutting into the bed
Yeah.
when you're turning corners. and stuff.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my granddad made these things, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can remember it. Now I'm 67 years old, so that's been a long time ago.
It's been a good while.
Yeah, I was about 12.
Let's see. I'll put this booger back down on the framework. Put the brake hook back up. Now, and get them dropped back in their slot. Now, before I put that back on there, Ray, you might want to. Did you get the tail end of it here? Now you know they used to haul grain in these things.
Oh, I remember those hinged tailgates,
That's
those
right.
split
That's,
tailgates. Yeah, that's
Let me
right.
pull this rod out of here,
Yeah, I'd forgotten about
and
that.
I can show
being
you
out
how
of the
it
way.
works. That golden thing is really in there tight. Maybe I wasn't supposed to take that out of it.
I sure remember those. You know, John Deere and McCormick and a lot of these people made wagons.
Oh yeah.
And I believe International made some too. I think same
Well,
things.
see, this
International
rod's
shot.
supposed to come out ever. It seems to be pretty darn tight. May
Oh,
have,
it's been
yeah,
a little bit there.
I see what it is. Bent a little
Yeah,
here
been a
on
little
the
bit
end
there.
from from hauling around traveling.
Right.
Maybe I might. No, I'm bending the wrong thing.
Need a little piece of tubing or some stick over that and bend
Yeah,
it.
I
back,
better not
straighten it.
mess with that right
You can
now.
break your little nut bar. Yeah,
But that
yeah,
that just pops out of there.
yeah,
Then you can let your grain slide out of the tail end of it.
that's right. I remember those.
What to do? Get this one too tight? Or maybe I've got the front end gate. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
the one's just a little bit different. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know, being handmade
Yeah,
and
that's
no
right.
measurements,
They would be exactly the same.
they're definitely not exact. There we go.
Well, that's a real good job of demonstrating that. Fluid.
Yeah, we put a lot of
That's
effort into
hold that
it.
up there. That's your double. That's your breast yoke.
Well, that's one that we made that was too small. for
Oh,
this
I see.
particular wagon. Now,
Yeah.
here's the one for this wagon.
Yeah. Okay.
And now see the way they're designed. Well, there's actually 72 separate pieces in that little thing. And my brother had the original, you know, the old antique.
Yeah.
And I just copied that off of there, just kind of a challenge, see if I could do it myself.
It'll wash.
Wife said she wanted one like it, so
Don't worry about it.
you know, I made her
Oh,
one.
he's going to
Yeah.
take my
Miniature.
baskets here.
Oh, isn't that fun? Do you do those baskets too?
Yes, ma'am.
That's about 72 pieces there, huh?
That's
72
fine.
pieces.
And what kind of wood?
It's walnut.
Oh, okay.
Now see that the back, the little rungs there, how they're carved out,
Yeah.
and see it actually rocks.
Yeah.
Do you have one or two?
The glider rocker. And I'll pick it up and show you the
I'm an
bottom
only
how the
child.
framework
I have
is.
brothers and sisters, but they were two when I left
You
home.
have
Oh,
glides in
yeah.
there.
No,
No.
I don't have any, but what about you? Have
All
your uncle,
wood.
you
There's,
said?
there's
Was that your great uncle?
Robin,
And
My
then
uncle,
there's
but we've just got to
little
know each other
detail
last
on the
2 years.
side.
Really? So you don't have
No, this
Okay.
on my own. No,
Ju-
no, this is Indian.
Just
You
another
see,
little
yeah,
challenge,
You're in,
you know.
you're European white men, Tenerife. I'm interested in Indians, period.
Yeah, well, when,
Wait, let's get that.
I don't have time now, but
Joey, you
we
want
spent
to
we spent a good
Yeah.
part.
tell us about the basket, what it's made out of?
Well, this in this particular one, this is slash and longleaf pine.
Oh.
Okay, and the pine needles. That was taken on the Gulf Coast to Louisiana, you see? This is your old way of weaving. This is a white man's influence that came over, that the Indians adopted just for decorative purposes.
Yeah.
And then they just utilized it like they did everything else.
You'd never believe that was longleaf or any kind of pine needles by just looking at that.
No, no, it's pine
in
needle.
grass.
It's tightly woven.
Strictly
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's a better light level right there. Okay, we'll get that and we'll go to the next one.
It is all made by the sweet grasses on a river bottom, and it's a Hoopa Yurok.
Now say that again.
Hoopa Yurok,
Okay.
Indian.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, now this way was their container, and it will boil water. It is
Well,
so
I'll be
tight.
Yeah.
But the Indian women wore this, they coiled their hair around the back of their head. This went over it, but they always had a container when they needed it. And the little old lady that made this, she didn't know how old she was. She still had the 3 blue tattoo lines on her chin that she couldn't remember why, but I assume it was for puberty reasons.
Right.
But this here, I admired this so much, and when she died, she sent it to my mother, had it go to my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law gave it to me. But
Huh.
this is extremely fine work.
And that's, let me close up on that.
It is absolutely a super piece.
That's a real nice.
It is,
job.
that is all
Good job.
rivergrass. Yes.
Well, I'll be darned. Well, some of the Indians had it together.
Oh
didn't they?
heavens, look at that.
But the
Yeah.
fascinating thing, it holds water.
It holds.
Yeah.
You see how,
It's amazing they can build it.
right. Oh, it's just as tight. I don't know how old this basket
Well,
is.
And then when your water gets in there, it tightens up even
Oh,
more.
yeah,
it
sure.
would.
Mm-hmm. But see, they didn't put it directly to the fire. They took a hot stone
Oh,
between
yeah.
2 sticks and would drop it in the water after it was there, and this would bring the water temperature.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it was done.
Well, I'll be darned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, the other,
As you can see,
Yep.
Mhm.
this
Yeah.
is all, okay?
yeah.
But this
And that's
now these pine needles are the little short green ones from the state of Washington,
Oh, yeah, okay.
okay?
Yeah.
See the difference in the color?
Yeah.
Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You have a different feel to them altogether even.
And they're the Washington State
Washington
needles.
State, yes, they are. But this again, you go back to your longleaf
Oh, yeah,
and your slash pine again.
yeah.
They're a little more resilient. The longer they are, the more they bend, you see,
Yeah.
and give you more
Right.
accessibility to what you're doing.
And that's also from Louisiana.
Oh yes, all of this that you see here
Okay.
is from
The
Louisiana.
darker color.
The
Yeah.
darker colors.
From
These
Louisiana.
two are Washington State in the green.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what's so interesting about it, I think. Particular
Coming here is your brother?
My younger brother, yes, he's just started in that.
Yeah.
He didn't realize he had the ability. And
Yeah.
he
And-
made that out of myrtle wood.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll go across to the next wagon. Now these are different. Are they?
That's just
a-
another one of my stage coaches.
Yeah, state like you had outside yesterday.
With the little strong box up on top.
Yeah. I'll zoom up a little bit closer to get the detail.
But I'll take that strong box off of there and see if you can get that picture on the inside of the strong box.
Okay.
Pretty steady.
That's
let
close
me.
enough.
Well, let me hold it right here so I'll hold it more
Okay.
steady.
Now, Joe can watch the television monitor and see if it's.
Joe.
Still just a hair blurry.
It is okay. Now let me pull it the pen. I'll see if I can get it right up close.
Blurry. Whoa, you hit a point, and then it went blurry again. All right, you got it.
That
You
it?
got it. Son of a gun.
Can you read it?
No, you can't read it. You can see everything
Okay.
what it is.
Let me get it up there.
You can see the whole thing.
Now you're there. Back up a little.
Yeah.
No, need to get a little closer. I
Oh,
want to
you're
read
blurred.
it.
Yeah, you're blurred out. That's about right.
That picture is probably a ½ inch tall and maybe an inch wide.
Yeah, and this just shows it about twice the size.
It's
Yeah.
blurring out, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
There,
a section
right
of the
there.
coast
Yeah.
up there in Northern California that I'm
Isn't that
fond.
cute?
We're recording now. I want to get up close to this one. Is it clear?
Excellent. Just
Yes, at the
beautiful.
time that this
Now-
was made now, that wood was over 100 years old from a old trunk.
Now let me back it off here a little bit.
You did not want anything?
Now, Bill, yeah, Bill's hand's up there. See, I was trying to get his hand. Now, leave it there, Bill. Leave your hand there and then give you some comparison, the size of your hand compared to that.
Ontario.
Okay. Okay. Now, here's,
This is ancient.
now this little doll,
Little old lady.
Well, that's just a little knick-knack thing
Yeah.
there. The,
It holds water. And
Joe,
it's wet.
tell him about this,
What?
these little
people.
jars, little Indian jars.
Oh, this is a type of pottery that the Indians make down on the border between New Mexico and Mexico. I don't know exactly the name of it. They're up here every year at the powwow, and it's the way they fire it to get that black sheen to the pottery. I know they belong to the Bear Clan. I do know that much.
huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've been out.
And it fascinates me. Every year I just get another little piece of it, you know, and I just...
Let me see if I can get up right close to it.
See, this is old.
Detail it out.
When Bill went to Nottingham.
Now, how's that?
Oh, it's nice. That's nice.
Okay. Bill's covered wagons.
Now that particular wagon there, Ray, if you'll notice this walnut, the color of that walnut,
Yeah.
you rarely find walnut that has that color in it.
She had 3,
Well, I've done.
2.
I've never seen any. I don't believe color like that.
Well, what it is, it's a small strip between the dark part of the heart and the outside of in the white where it goes into your bark.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's very unusual to find a piece with that color in there, and that's why she chose that particular wagon,
Yeah.
But this she had
because of the color.
Her hair was long. She could walk up.
Well,
She took it in long.
now I'll move to the next one.
This
The next one over here is,
Well, that's my first attempt at making a buggy.
yeah, that's a buggy.
It was
Here
there.
it is.
It was strictly Yurok
Huh.
Indian.
My first
I just
attempt.
don't know.
That was your first one.
Yeah, well, it's the only one I made so far, but
Oh, that
she
big
has
buggy.
plans for me to make some more.
Oh, yeah.
White people.
And there's the little chair again we just took earlier, right there.
And she delivered babies all over that.
Now the upper shelf doesn't matter because that's just farm wagons like we've got outside.
Oh, yeah. We'll tape those right across, just scan it right on across.
And I have no
A regular
idea.
farm wagon there. Now this little piece of pottery, whatever this is here.
Yeah, it's the same as the little tiny one that you
Oh,
put
yeah.
down there earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And
You
that's
see the bare
river grass.
footprint type thing they put
Yeah.
on
Mhm.
See, it was turned
Every
over.
one of them look all the same size.
Oh, yeah.
Ease on down with it.
But see, this was all done.
There's your little
to-
trunk
to
again.
order.
it. We hear you.
They would take the stone
And this
here
is
really
a-
hot.
You think
And the
you ought
water
to
was
come
in
in?
here so
Butter
cold, just
there.
on the stone.
You
Two
think you ought
sticks
to
into
come
it
in?
and
Okay.
bring the water to the boil. All right. But I want to tell you, this is a mixture of 5 different clays that I helped my mother-in-law dig out of the side of the mountain on an Indian reservation,
The football end.
the Hoopa,
Where's
all
that
right,
now?
in Northern California from the
Okay.
Trinity Alps.
Right.
Now, we take this wad of lump of stuff and mixed it all. You pound it, strain it, wash it, sift it. I was down on my knees with the strainer. And this is her particular, let me see if I can show you. She belonged to the Indian Guild. All
Let me
right,
get
this
a
is her
close-up.
trademark.
Just a minute, let me I can get it right up close.
There, whoops.
Look
No.
back.
There, whoop.
No, I want to get it closer than that.
That's good enough. If
No,
want
you
to
had
focus.
it the way it
No.
was there.
Where?
1960.
I-
There, right there.
Right there, right there. You
That's
got
the
it.
trademark.
That's it. The
Okay.
peaks, that was hers. And she belonged to the what they call the IE Kui Center. And
Oh.
this was what this was for. This is one of her last pieces of pottery. In
I'll
fact,
back it up.
I'm particularly fond of this piece. But it's all rough. It's all done by hand. There's nothing, you know.
Yeah.
I just love it. Really.
Okay, Joe, back up a little bit. Let me get you on the whole thing into, because you know.
My George Strait.
Yeah, George Strait jacket.
Don't leave George Strait
You're supposed to be looking at the
Our
basket.
favorite
You
Yeah.
want,
vegetable.
you
Yeah,
want me
that's
back?
it. No, that's good enough.
All right.
Just get you.
Your coffee's getting cold.
Oh God, don't let her coffee get cold.
Okay, then your kids still know
Who you are?
who you are.
That's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm your mother, kids.
Oh, really? You forgot what I look
Yeah,
like?
we taping this in their house.
This is mother.
Okay.
We are a little bit nuts around here.
I'm filming this morning. It's October 28th. Bill and I headed into town, and we're going to run some film from here to town through the back road. And Then we come back up this next winter, and if people get thick in here, we'll take the same route and film it again. It'll be before and after. Okay, we'll get round.
Yeah, you might narrate that van over there, Ray, why it's there.
Now we'll get back on here. Take a swash through here. Just pan the area here. Now we're going across. Now we're coming to the windshield there. You can start moving now if you want to. Now, you was talking about the van.
Oh, the van that was back over there.
Oh, van.
By the motorhome.
Oh, yeah.
The reason it was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Some folks stopped in there last night to help us with our bird.
Yeah, let me get it back on it there, Bill. If you stop it and I'll get it back on the van. I'll zoom it up.
We just met until get a little bit further forward here.
Okay.
Get a shot of it.
Again, now get that van in here. Yeah, now, Bill, you can narrate this, but how come the van there?
Well, about 10 o'clock last night, everything was settled down in camp, and this van pulls up, people hollering for Joe. Wanted to know if she was the one that had the bird, the old barn owl that we found out here and we're trying to revive. And it seems that this lady, she's worked with birds a lot, getting them healed and getting them back into the wild. So she brought in some raw chicken necks, and Ray furnished a meat cleaver, and we got out there and chopped up the chicken necks real fine and started feeding the bird. And this morning he's real chipper, and everything seems to be going along real good. The folks just left their van there and stayed all night in camp with us. And they're going to kind of follow this thing through with the rest of us and see if we can get old Barney to survive.
Okay, that just about covers it, Lee.
This area down through here is where the music makers usually set up their camp, set up a dance floor out here, and play music all winter. We're about 2 weeks early now, and when we film this again, this whole area will be covered with campers down through here. People enjoying the winter.
Is that where they make the music right out there?
This is it, right over here.
Okay, I'll swing over and get that. These trees here. That's a pretty spot out in there. I'll pan it right over around and pick up the mountains in the background. That's the old man that comes every year by himself and lives in that van there and right out on the road.
Yeah, that's correct.
He's through there. The main road here in the back of the campground, and this is the gravel road. It's Bill says it's the old Yuma Highway before they built the road that they use today. So we're turning north toward Quartzite. Now we're going up the old gravel road. It's a pretty good road. People's camped all up and down this road. Now, later on, it'll be just thick, and we just crossed one of these washes, what they call a wash, where the floodwaters goes through it when they have thunderstorms here. I'll pan out across here, right into the sun, though, Will. Yeah, I'll pan across here. If you run it right into the sun, you get a distortion.
Now, if you notice, this fella on the left has a base station for
Oh yeah,
CB radio.
yeah. He has a ham radio, probably ham radio.
Probably.
operated.
Yeah.
I'll zoom it up here so I can see that. He's been here. I think he came out the week came.
Yes, right.
Like somebody just came out the road ahead of us down there with another pickup. He's headed into town, probably the post office getting water or something. We go into Quartzite and pick up propane, gas, and supplies, and food, groceries, and whatever we need. And we get water here, 5 cents a gallon, which isn't bad at all. It's good water. And a lot of them use this back road. It's closer than going into by the main road. Just got out of the pickup, and I got out of the old pickup. We're going to zoom up on these old mine operations here. Now that's over about, Bill, that's about a mile over to that one, isn't there? More than that?
About a mile, yeah.
Yeah, about a mile to that one. And someone told me yesterday, who was that? They started that in World War I, and they still, I don't know whether they still operate them as a mine yet or not, but anyway, they still own the facility around there, and they got people to watch it. That one there is about probably 3/4 of a mile there. I zoomed up on it so you could see it. This may be interesting.
If you notice that gap between those two mines there, they just put that big pipeline through there last year from Texas to California.
Oh, gas line?
I guess that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, gas pipeline, yeah. We'll pan back through and just get us some footage of this. Okay, I'm zooming back down the standard. We'll get a wide angle view. Okay, that'll be about all of that. That guy right there just turned it off back in here. And we'll scan some of this. Bill said this will be just completely packed full in a few weeks. People are really starting to come in now. Some of these just came in the last several days since we've been here. We're leaving today. I'm taping this. This is interesting here, these cactus, dead cactus trees they planted in here.
And if you notice the tall one down in the center there,
Yeah.
every Christmas they decorate that thing up for a Christmas tree.
Oh, that one right
They run
there.
stringers down from it, you know,
Well, over there, and I zoomed up on it here.
and they make a Christmas tree out of that. It
Huh. Okay.
really decorated up.
Huh. That's a thought. Idea. Now we get just tape some of this.
There's
Some
a
of
big sign there, Christmas tree sticking in that boat. Evergreen Lane. Oh, they come up with some good names there.
Yeah.
Now look at the way this fella's got his awning around that.
I was looking at
silver
that
strip
blue
one.
one. Yeah. Now that keeps the sound out. Looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a circus tent.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But the only thing, he apparently hadn't been here before, because once in a while you'll get some good strong wind and he may lose that.
Yeah. Now there's a big motorhome pulling a car. They're trying to get it spotted. There's somebody walking along out there with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just getting to set in here.
Setting up for the winter.
Yeah.
Now ahead of us here, we've got the little BLM office, and it comes out to the main road.
Oh yeah. There's about what, 6, 8 of them scattered around over the whole area, aren't
Yeah.
they? They're about little ticket offices where you get your permits. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
yeah, there will be one day where they'll get your permits there. It costs $25 a year for a participant to camp in here per year, which isn't bad because they have toilets, men and women toilets, chemical toilets. They set in here and they pump them every week or whenever they need it. For people to use it, don't have the facility in their rigs.
We'll
which
also
is
have a
nice.
dump station.
And they have a dump station across the highway over here, which we're coming up to right here on down the roadways, which is real handy too. So it costs something to operate that stuff, and $25 isn't very much money for people to pay into services like that. That's all it costs you to live out here. It is other than much normal living cost. Now we're coming out on the main highway. We're coming into Quartzite now. The road up ahead of us is an overpass, goes over the freeway, Interstate 10. We'll go over the top of it. Like the road, the state highway people working up here now.
We got a new road here. They just put in this year to kind of relieve some of that heavy traffic.
Oh yeah, just this side of the freeway. Take this man here, he's a flagman. Yeah, this is a new road here. We come back, we'll shoot that road both directions. We're coming up on the freeway over the top of it.
Yeah, when we come up on the top, then you can get a shot over to the west here.
Okay. take some footage both directions on it if I can.
We've got traffic coming behind us.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead, Bill. You don't have to stop. I can tape it and move it.
They're looking towards Phoenix.
Yeah, this is Phoenix this way. I'll swing it around and get the other direction. Oh, I can get it out the back window. Oh, I kind of missed that. But anyway, that's going to Los Angeles that way.
Yeah.
Now, this is some of Quartzite. You see right through the window here. That's on Bill's window, the left side of the truck. I'll pan it on around, and I got it zoomed in pretty good so you can see some idea how big the place is even now. And this is still October yet.
But in another month, this thing will be completely full.
Yeah, and this is where they have the swap meets and stuff out here. They just got finished with one Sunday, but there's all kinds of stuff out there.
Every weekend.
Yeah,
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
every weekend they have it here. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, the main intersection of town. This is a four-way stop.
Now we'll head west here,
Okay.
pan up this way.
The gas station, a little mini mart over there. There's several of them around here. We go
Our
west.
bank, you've got to get a picture of our bank over here.
Oh, is that it right there with it? Oh, yeah, okay.
A motor home.
Motorhome with a bank. Yeah, there's several. I see quite a few of them across the country.
Can you
a little
imagine putting your money in a bank that has 4 wheels on it?
bit.
Just drive off with your
Yeah.
money?
Wow. Now, these are privately owned parking spaces out in here?
Yeah.
People own these places. They park their trailers, RVs and stuff. These big cactuses like this intrigue me. There's 2 of them there. It's illegal to cut the cactus and damage any of them out here in the desert.
Now this, we're crossing what they call Tyson Wash. Sometimes you get a
Tyson Wash.
flash flood down through here.
Oh, yeah.
It really washes things off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a big park in here. Big RV park costs so much a month to park it, a week or day or night or whatever. Leave time to stay. This place fills up. I don't know how many thousands and thousands of people come in here this year in the winter. The weather's nice. More and more people follow the sun. They follow the sun.
Now there's one of your old Adobe original structures.
Oh yeah. Old Adobe building there. Just about old dilapidated fell in. It's been there for many years. Now this is a truck stop. This is that one we stopped the other day, I think. Truck stop up here. We was looking for water for RV. Never did find it. They're digging up the ground and everything, so they were. There's a lot going on here. There's 3 or 4 buildings being built. I think somebody said a new grocery store coming in here, a big one.
Now the little town is beginning to grow.
Yeah, it'll be quite a metropolis here in a few
Sat
more
here
years.
for 100 years and nothing happened, and all at once.
Yeah, this is there's a lot of big addition going on. Somebody said at this truck stop.
Yeah,
Truck
well,
stop.
he's put in a new restaurant up here.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a restaurant right here.
Truck stop restaurant.
Yeah. That's right. Boy, this is a nice place. I get off sometime. I get watching. I don't keep my eyes closed.
Now this thing from here on up will be totally jam full.
Oh,
I'm
this is
I'm going to make a right turn here, and in a month, 2 months at the most, this thing will be totally jam-packed. As far as the eye can see up through there.
Yeah, that's out this way now. I'm
Yeah,
going through his,
mhm.
by your window there on the left side of the pickup. And that sign up there about a 1/4 of a mile said Goodyear, I believe. Yeah.
And it the flea market type thing will extend beyond that a good half mile.
Beyond the Goodyear sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that will all be completely full with people selling rocks, gems,
You name it. they
you
sell
name it. If it's not in Quartzite this winter, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Now we're going out here to a historical spot. There's a story behind this. We'll probably just get it on film off of the tomb out here. There's an old camel driver out here called High Jolly. And this is his grave out here.
That's where the pyramid is? The pyramid?
Yep. Straight ahead.
Stone, yeah.
Now we're going across a pretty rough spot here, so we'll get a little jiggle. But not. But that sign right there is about High Jolly. This camel driver.
Yeah. And you might narrate some of this, Bill. You've read it before.
Well,
a little highlights on it.
No, not really. Only thing I know that this High Jolly was just a camel driver. And
Yeah.
apparently one of the best.
Yeah, in
Just step over here
1857.
and get a picture of it, or just swing.
Okay. We'll pan the big cemetery here and get his. That's his grave marker where the camel is, up on top of the pyramid there. And
I imagine some of the dates in this old cemetery are quite old. This fella here was born in 1890.
yeah, these are grave markers of various people that's been buried out here. People are standing
But
by one.
like this one over here is a wooden tombstone. Died in 1878. Right?
He died in 1878?
Over here, this Jose Maria.
Oh,
Sid,
yeah.
Which have a lot of these old wooden markers.
Yeah. 1878 right there.
Now
Oh,
here,
they're old
this
markers.
Joseph Fremont Cone. That was High Jolly. See that stone there dedicated to the memory?
Oh, this. Oh, you mean the pyramid?
Well,
No, Joseph.
Stone here. See?
Yeah, I see it. Head marker there. Yeah. 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 Born January 17th, 1886. Died May 3rd, 1930. Yeah.
But the camel driver himself, see, he lived in 1971. He was
Holy cow.
getting up in years.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Joseph Fremont Cone, 1892 to October 18, 1971. Now that's quite a.
See, there's the last camp of High Jolly.
High Jolly.
Born somewhere in Syria.
Oh yeah. That's the reason for the camel.
Oh, see there we are. See now, he was born somewhere in Syria about 1828. Died at Quartzite December the 16th, 1902.
Yeah.
Came to this country February the 10th, 1856.
Huh.
Camel driver, packer, scout. Over 30 years of faithful aid to the U.S. government.
Huh. Well, how about that? Interesting.
Now,
Well,
this little pyramid, as you can see, is made out of some beautiful stone.
yeah, and that's natural color, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Of the rock.
well, see, this is your this is your petrified ironwood here. See.
Yeah.
And this came out of the Arizona petrified forest there.
Yeah.
But that whole layer is petrified wood. See?
Yeah, that's quite an interesting piece of rock work.
Of course, the white here is the quartz that's natural to the local area. Here. Now the other colors of stone, I don't really know what they are. That one looks like it might be laced agate up here, they call it. Right
Yeah.
up. I believe
It
that's
does.
what that is. Laced
Yeah, it looks
agate.
like it. And this bluish gray down here, I don't know what that is. That's some kind of quartz too, I believe, isn't it? I don't know what it is.
I want to say they call that azurite.
Yeah.
Azurite.
It might be.
But
I don't
I'm
think.
not really
I don't know
sure
what
on
it
that.
is. It's pretty rock though. Okay. Now there's a big marker way off out there. Some dignitary or somebody planted there, I suppose. Now you're looking west, northwest, out across the desert from the cemetery.
Now all that area back in there you can see in the open, past the cemetery, that'll all be filled with RVs.
This winter.
Right.
Man.
It's almost unbelievable. We'll have to count.
Well,
it again
someone
there.
told me the other day that they thought that one time it estimated being close to 1 million people in miles around here. You know, like 3, 4, 5 square miles.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
They estimate over 10,000 RVs here when the normal winter goes on.
Yeah. We're panning around now. Let's look into the south of us here. Back into there on a highway over here. We just came in on. We'll take this way. We're going east now on the business 40 they call it. This is the old highway going through Quartzite before they built the freeway. A lot of traffic. This is the off-ramp road. The frontage road, I guess you'd call it.
Frontage road. It's actually the only main road in Quartzite.
Yeah. Main track.
Now they had to build this little new post office here on the right because so many snowbirds down here now that they didn't have enough of the little post office up that way.
Now this a lot of people out walking today.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Just gorgeous weather here. Get up every morning. I don't know what the temperature is, but it isn't. It just cools down at night. We're just sleep good, but in the morning it starts to warm up. I mean, we've been running around 80 and 90 degrees that way here in the daytime.
Yeah.
Here the 1st of November, practically it's 90 degrees in the daytime. Like another produce stand or something down in here where they sell stuff.
That'll be completely full in another month.
Yeah.
People selling stuff.
Yeah. They just now really begin to come in here.
Post office.
Yeah. There's a little, like a little store here, one of them little. Oh, this is the main crossroads.
Yep,
This
this is the only four-way stop in Quartzite.
Yeah. The north and south. We came in from the north over here, be mile left the other day. That's where the little place there bought the hose clamps. Yeah.
All of this area through here will be jam-packed with people selling stuff.
Yeah, well, out across there.
If you see the trailer park on the right, they will have that all marked off.
Yeah. This where you buy your gasoline.
Yeah.
See what the gasoline is here. There. Footage here of this little bit here. This is somebody that lives here in this home. Beautiful wood, rock wall and a house and everything's all made out of native stone around here. I want to get some footage of this real pretty. Right next to the gas station that Bill gets his gas. Here. Real pretty rock work there. These people live here year round, A lot of people live here year round, even though it gets real hot in the summer. Bill's getting the gas in his rig. As an RV looks like getting out of his car. Looking west on Interstate 10, way up above it. And this is the Interstate 10 at Quartzite. Now we'll pick up Quartzite in the background. I'll zoom it down, zoom it up so we can see the town way back there. It's slowly panning. Never pan it back the other way. East on Interstate 10
Towards Phoenix.
Yeah, this goes into Phoenix. The other way was to Los Angeles. There's a lot of traffic here. Okay, Bill, this should do it. The off ramp over the overpass, and this is a big trailer court. This is a new one, isn't it?
That's a new one. Last year there wasn't anything there, and the Mormons bought that piece of ground and they filled it up right quick. My understanding is that they're going to build a Mormon temple out in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's I heard that too. Yeah, this is all Mormon operations here. Well, they sure got that up in a hurry. If it just this old sagebrush last year.
They call it the Gold Star.
The Gold Star.
This is a new section of road that's just been put in this year.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're going south here on this new road here goes by the RV. And this one over to the right has been here. They've been here for a while.
Oh yeah, Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud Trailer Park. This is. Well, we was in yesterday. Yeah. That's where we saw the Hondas and stuff.
Dry washes, when you get a flash flood, it really rolls down through here.
Yeah. Instead of having culverts that runs over the top of the highway.
There's somebody with a good tree up there. Yeah. A tree gate. Coming up in the lazy days trailer park here.
That was one we was in, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember the name now.
Now here's another big dry wash, right down through the middle of it.
Yeah.
Up this way. Oh, they're hauling gravel out of that one.
Yeah. Taking the sand and stuff out.
Some of them are bullies we talked about lazy days. There's the trailer park on Chuck Street.
Boy, a lot of them. A lot of trees.
Well, if I turn this corner, you can get a picture of it on this side.
Yeah. Now, of course, a lot of people would rather be in a trailer court than be out there roughing it, you know. They got electricity, water, and all that stuff, but a lot of people prefer being out in the desert where they don't, somebody jams right up on it.
The average rental in this trailer park is $600. One part of the trip there, leave it, go off somewhere else.
Yeah, this is all on the southeast end of Quartzite, going the southeast part of the freeway on the other side of town. These trailer courts. Nice course. This little boy coming up here, this guy here, he's getting his exercise in, he's hauling rock. Those tanks must be water tanks.
I believe they are. See, they have their own wells.
Yeah,
They don't have any city water as such.
yeah.
Each RV park has their own well. This is the new highway they just put in this year,
Oh,
or street,
yeah.
if you will.
Put it in this spring, last spring, huh?
Kind of relieve some of the traffic over
Yeah.
the main part.
Now, how far will this road go? Does it go beyond the old highway down here? down the Yuma Highway?
Yeah, it goes past the old Yuma Highway and connects back into the interstate.
Oh, and then it,
that overpass.
oh yeah, it'll connect with the other interchange way down there. Well, that would be quite a relief for the traffic congestion here. Have this open and have two interchanges, two access to them instead of one. Oh, get a shot of the Q that's on the mountain over there. There it is, right there. That stands for Quartzite. Airplane travelers can look down there, pilots, and see the Q. No question about where he is. We're approaching the old Yuma Highway now. Big road, big tank truck just went through there. Now, this is a small wash here that comes over the road. Looks like it might
Oh
be
yeah, it works right on the road.
where the water can go across. Well,
We'll head south on 95.
yeah, we're coming up to the stop sign. Well, they're working on that, putting a new road in now, putting a pavement on it.
Yep.
That's the west end of the new road. We just come off of into the main highway. Big RV park out here. Big, yeah. Really, that ain't so bad.
No,
That's cheap.
The only thing that park there doesn't have a sewer system, and you have to use the pumper truck like
Oh,
the
yeah.
dry camp.
Yeah. Yeah, we're headed south now on the old Yuma Highway.
Well, this is the new Yuma Highway. The old one cuts off right here and past this culvert.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we came out
Right.
of.
That's where we came out of.
Yeah. We probably have a lot of light level problem with this going into the sun. We'll see what, but you can see it pretty good. I will pan off to the side. Shut her down for a little bit now. Now we're getting here where we're turning off of the main road back into the camping area again. Now this is a little
BLM sign.
yeah, BLM sign right here. I'll get it. Tape there, that's that one. There's a little
Okay,
shack
now you get a picture of our camp from this point where we cut off the highway.
Oh,
See
yeah.
down there?
Yeah,
You can
okay.
probably zoom it right
Yeah. Yeah, that's your trailer, and that's a little
in. Little van.
it's a little van sitting there. I'll zoom it all the way in. Yeah, she brought in pretty good. Yeah. I'll just pan it on around. I'll zoom it back down now. Well, it's a big area. Now these little picnic table and stuff is built on these shelters out here. The tables out there, and they got sun breaks built above them. There's several of them around here. People come by the highway and just stop in and have a sandwich, drink cold beer, and on the way. We'll pan it right on around.
I like that boundary sign there with the road runner on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's neat. Now run it on around here. Now here's a few. Now these just came in too. They've been here several days, but they weren't here and we came in the other day, last week.
Every day you see more and more.
Yeah. We'll We're taking a back road in now through the bushes and brush, so we'll be a little wobbly.
Especially when we hit that dry water.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going in the way the BLM man suggested. That, we don't like to really drive that close to people's camps, but this is the main road, and they just park too close to the camp.
Yeah.
Or to the road, I'm sorry. But after a little traffic works back and forth through here, they may decide that they want to change their camping spot.
Yeah.
When the music makers get here and they start getting their Wednesday and Sunday afternoon traffic in here, I'm sure they'll probably move to a different site.
Someone told me the other day that the wind usually blows out of the northwest here most of the time in the winter.
Most all the time, yeah. When you try to park your RV where it's kind of into the wind.
Yeah.
We prefer to have our bedroom to the north because we like to sleep cool.
Yeah. Now we're going back into the sun.
Now we're coming up on this rough part of the wars here. The BLM man was going to try to get them to grade this off a little smoother here, but I don't know whether he'll have any luck.
Yeah, we go down, these washes are big ditches, gullies where the water floods down through here when it comes big typhoon rains. We're going down in it now. This is what, probably 6, 7 feet deep? That's
Probably about
5 or
that,
6
yeah.
feet. With a truck, you can't get a trailer down through here, but you can get a pickup in there. Or you might get a small trailer. I wouldn't want to put mine in here.
You just wouldn't want to get in a hurry about doing it.
No. These big cactuses are probably 100 years old, aren't they?
Well, they claim some of those doggone things are as much as 300 years
Yeah.
old, you know. and
They live to be very old.
Very old.
Well, we're running out of light.
And I'm all for reserve.
Okay, looks like we're out of battery power. We'll shut her down,
We
right?
run a lot of footing.
Yeah, we have. Okay, we hit the main thoroughfare now. This is the campground freeway right here.
Desert Boulevard.
Okay, we're running out of battery. We're going to shut her down. We'll finish taping this in a few months and come back up. Or a few weeks or whatever. Yeah, the warning light's coming on, so I'll shut her down. We get a little bit of this guy right over here. He came in last night, I believe.
This is the Desert Boulevard with the Desert Varnish.
Okay, we'll log it off. People came in last night and they were an authority on owls and wild birds and stuff, so the BLM man had them come down here last about 10 o'clock, I guess, and so looked at the owl and everything. So they spent the night here. They pulled a van right in here close where we were and just spent the night here.
Oh my God.
And when I get up closer, I need to give you your name and stuff if you don't mind.
You give our name.
Okay.
Or you don't have to.
That's close enough. That's close enough.
Yeah, this is yeah. Well, you don't have to have your name. But where do you come from, and where did you come from when you came here?
Oh, that's right. It's audible, so you just tell him right now.
Oh, you have a soundtrack on that.
Oh yeah.
We came from over on the river, the Rio Colorado.
Oh
You
yeah.
mean originally, where were we born?
No. I mean, where you came from? Say, where were you last 2-3 weeks ago?
We were over on the Colorado, and before,
Before that, Oregon Pipe National Monument. Before that, the Chiricahuas.
Oh yeah.
Before that, somewhere up in the National Forest.
Yeah.
And before that,
Florida.
Florida. We
Oh.
went across.
Yeah.
From-
Okay. You just make the circuits.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Panhandle. Sort of.
That's
Yeah,
what we
sort
do.
of. Yeah.
We've been everywhere.
I bet you have. You gonna go back to Florida?
No. We're going down to Yuma. We spend the winter there, and me part of it up here. We have an Avion trailer down there, a big one.
That's what your wife was.
Yeah, and
telling
then
us.
we got the motorhome we tramp around the backcountry with.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a nice motorhome.
Yeah,
Very
we've had
nice.
that for many years.
What
Oh,
brand
have
is it
you?
anyway?
Yeah.
What brand is it?
It's a Cabana, made in Oregon. Foursquare. They went out of business in 1973, I believe. They got tied in with an outfit, broke with the IRS and Alaska Pipeline, and they went under with them.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah,
That happens to a lot of small companies.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if IRS can't put you there, nobody can. You know what
The
I mean?
IRS will renew out.
Yeah.
Right. So you're planning to come back here?
Pardon?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
you
you're
are?
gonna come back here
Yeah,
instead of living up in Wheaton.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like for wide open spaces.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one bad feature in trailer courts, you're packed right in close to someone else.
Didn't
You
mean
get
to
tired
get
of
out
that
your,
real fast.
viewer,
Yeah.
but it was
Okay,
sounds-
this. We're out in the desert, south, see, southwest, or southeast of Quartzite. East side of the highway. In fact, we're back out here. We'll be 5 or 6 miles from the highway. Exploring the old cactus, a lot of cactus out in here. The gals, we found a dead one, they get to tearing it apart. Look, maybe we'll push it down, get the pieces, rib stuff out of it. Hey, shake it there, Bill, see if you can wiggle it.
Yeah, well, bring some of this off.
I got an axe in the truck. Bill's tearing all the pulp off the outside of this stuff. The dyes, all that stuff is pulp. You get down to the main tree part of these ribs to you, and just get walking sticks. You can run some more film now. This Bill's tying the top of this thing up. We just about a half hour ago pushed it down to dug all the pulp and stuff out of it, cleaned the ribs and everything off, and going to load it in the back of his truck. Take it back up to camp and set it up. Yeah, I'll have to load it. But yeah, Grandma has a camera right here of this great big huge giant cactus. And these cactus start growing years to be 1,000 years old, some of these. This grew many years ago. And the mother tree, which is some kind of a tree grows out here, that these cactus grows right up next to it when they first start to grow. And the tree's been dead for many years. See one big limb hung up into the tree there. Comparison of the size of the cactus to their size. Give you some idea how big they are. This is a pipeline put through you about 20 years ago. So. It's a big one. I'll pan over this way. There's some more of that pipeline stuff out here. It's here of the big tree, the cactus. Now this big limb hanging out of there is a branch of their mother tree, which is probably 100 years ago. And it rotted away. debris and stuff off of it still laying up next to the trunk. This is another half mile from the old pipeline station. We found this big one alongside the trail. Get out and run some footage of it. Joe and Bill looking it over, counting the limbs that's on that. That's probably 500. Hey, that's probably 500 years old or older, maybe 1,000.
That damn
Got
thing.
11 arms on it.
11 arms.
Oh
11
yeah.
arms.
Holy cow!
I've never seen one.
I've never seen one like it.
I've never
Inside
seen one
must
that
be
big.
a giant bird's nest. You can see some twigs lifting down in there.
We sure different.
It reminds me, there's fresh deer tracks over there, and large cats.
Some from this angle. I'm gonna tape some of the late afternoon sun setting scenes here. We're toward Bill and Joe's trailer. Partly cloudy this evening. The sun had just gone down, real bright in the west. Well, yeah, we'll zoom it in a little bit and go right back over to the same scene again. The mountains in the background. I'll change the setting on the camera and try it again. I'll get another setting on the camera and see what difference it makes when I run it over the TV set. I'll zoom up on that cactus way back over there, about half a mile away. More footage here now. This is a different angle. I moved up a little closer to the trailer. Oh, this is December 22nd of '86. So this is just 3 days before Christmas. There's a lot of Christmas lighting and stuff around over the campgrounds. I need to get out and take some footage of them. Well, there should be enough of this one. Some footage. That's some folks that's right across the wash to the east of us, where they gotta have their Christmas lights all out. And there's about 3 or 4 rigs over here. I'll zoom up on this Santa Claus they got here on this scene, this trailer. I'll scan all around. That's our manager there. There's some lighting of quartzite way back in the background. For the freeway, it's about 2 miles over there, I believe. And Bill and Joe's place against them out here. Pan through here through the evening sky. See how this comes out. Bright skyline. Painting it now. Well, this is Christmas Eve. About a little after 6 o'clock. Bill and I are going to take a drive in this pickup and film some of the Christmas scenes throughout the campgrounds and the boondock areas. I did some footage of this. Clouds in the skyline. Yeah, this is December 24th, 1986. Come back across here again. Well, that'll do it. Right through the windshield, or through the side door glass here of a bonfire out here. Some people got going here. I don't know if it'll take this or not, we'll see. I'll pan around here to the trailer. Okay, footage on this one.
And then there's another one down from it down there.
I'll zoom it on in here and see how it does. Now you probably can't make out the trailer, but either trailer motor on the trailer, I believe. Okay, that should do that one. I'll run some footage on this one. I'll zoom it up. Follow that right in there then. There's a freeway over there. Or no.
Back across here to the skyline.
Yeah. The town back there in the background. We'll see how well that picks that up.
Those colors in that skyline.
We'll see how good it picks up this motorhome down here, or trailer, whatever it is. Right above the freeway, Interstate 10 at Quartzite, and we're looking east now up the freeway. Boy, the traffic's thick tonight. This is Christmas Eve night, and I'm glad I'm not on the highway tonight. Now we'll zoom it down and back again. We'll switch over and get the other side to the west of us. Bill, if you want it, I can tape it there. I got it right now. And this is going west on the freeway. So right, I'll run some footage right down. I was up high there just now. We'll get some. We're coming into the Quartzite here down the business district right off the freeway. Just curious how this will pick it up at night. Street lights and stuff.
Well, 95. Coming up on.
Now, this is the main intersection, isn't it? Yeah. Four-way stop sign, I think, right?
That'll be good for posterity. The price of gas $79.9.
Yeah.
Look at that this time next year, maybe $1.25.
Yeah, the Arabs get what they want done. It'll be done. They won't make it. So,
Live human part.
see if I pick up that sign right there. Yeah, this is the main intersection where it's where everybody stops.
Everybody should stop.
Yeah, I'll see how good it picks up that sign right there. Give the gasoline prices. Freeway again at another place, a sheet across Quartzite going west now. Then we come to the trailer court. This is we'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, if it's not showing up very good, then please
I got it zoomed in full tilt here now.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's on it now, Will.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them sitting around the bonfire over
And this is right across the wash from where my place is.
there. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just across the ridge.
I'll open the door and get out and scan it here.
I'll turn this light off.
Well, I'll see if I can zoom up on the people right there. Yeah, this is right across the wash from where we are. Little Bill, Bill's friends from Ralphville over here. Take some of that Christmas decorations. That's the only one we've seen tonight. This is old Sand Neck right here.
I want to get on Sandy from the front end.
That's some folks there at Bonfire, a bunch of them. I'll get a stand around here on this trailer. Get around here to this one.
Something to it all on the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can take it. Yeah, this old Santa Claus sitting under the tree here. I'll zoom up on him. Yeah, he's got his little animals there beside him. He's getting across here to that tree out there. Yeah, these people all around the bonfire here. It's Christmas Eve night. All afternoon is out in their shirt sleeves, but now they got the sweaters on. It's a little, about down about 50 degrees here. Footage here. These folks over here sitting by the bonfire.
Take
We'll
care of
see
me,
what
Ma.
it takes.
Where am I supposed to take care of you?
And that'll,
Is that the way it goes?
that'll take a picture
Roll
of
over. No, not going to.
bunch of us got together having our Christmas dinner. We in one of the spots where there's some fellows, people that's got the trailers parked. We just run across the wash, some of them across the wash from here.
There's the lady. There's the lady.
Is that all she's going to give me just a fork? You ever have one of these hands?
We need a fork gathered to put in the turkey. Look at that. Ain't that lovely?
Use your fingers.
Okay, all right.
Help yourself.
Sorry.
Right here's some.
That's it, thank you.
Help yourself, Dee.
Lovely. Man,
Doing all right, Val. All right. Hey, I feel like I'm standing here in the soup kitchen. Are you all? There you go, babe. I'm trying to keep this up apart. Butter's almost.
See, I made a mistake. I let him taste the dressing, and now he's passing it up. Now you leave.
Charlie. Where's Anna? Anna? Get around. They're all going that way. No, I don't think everybody.
I think I see Johnny coming. Go ahead. Hey, I got to confess, I nibbled a little while I was carving the turkey.
Honey, it don't matter.
you're all going the wrong way.
Here's your plate. Come on.
Look at this lovely thing. Come on, Bill. You haven't done a thing yet. Hey,
Colleen, don't make me bad pictures.
you have to
I sneaked a bite of it while I was carving it. I didn't tell you that.
Man, it's nice. Well, I'm going the wrong way, so we'll go and get. Oh, I
We'll
will
just jump in there anyway.
Okay, well, okay, we'll follow.
Get me.
I've got a line something up on the side. You like the big bait?
Oh, going that way? I'll tell you, it's not like you. Don't eat the same way. No, darling.
That's working out glorious. That's Mickey. I'm following you, Dagger, right?
I'll be damned.
Okay. You want to get right in the first week? My goodness, you're sure welcome. Look at here, we got some napkins.
We'll bypass each
Boy, Bill Dave, don't you?
He's going to help Doc.
Oh, yeah, right.
Don't worry about him, he'll eat.
Boy, oh boy. Just like my mom made me.
Charlie, get a
Wait till
napkin.
everybody else is served.
It's all right.
Ooh, that looks good.
Now, you got Larry for that
You bet that's where. Right on. Go ahead, Ken, and then I'll
finger looking good.
you want a few potatoes.
What?
So you get it right in here and then we'll follow you.
Started this end, went down the other end now.
Get out of the middle. In that hot well, tag in the city, here you go. Tag in the city.
I have a napkin and I have your silverware.
Oh, God, look at that. I don't know, but it was good.
You just fill your plate and I'll put your silverware on. They're all over there. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, there are all kinds of goodies. Body down.
Whatever it is, we can always go back.
Try your heart out.
Now, my husband was helping Dottie, right? Yeah.
Well, I guess I should put that out.
I am to her, I let her have that guy.
You bet, love. I'll pass it to you. Here. Huh? Did he really? The dress is good too.
You know what? He can
Oh. Not Christmas.
And it was exactly 2 when I drove up.
All right. We're waiting on you. Like what? Not wait for the weather.
Well, we waited for 5 minutes and we said,
I'm gonna
okay.
pass this transmitter around and the folks that got to
Donnie, you want to take that here to Mary? Your plate right over here. Donnie?
That's your place
Oh,
right
there's plenty of chairs, Donnie. No matter. Yeah, I got it right over here. Where's Ray? Oh, how can you taste everything? Oh. Thank you, dear.
Come on, Doug. Come on, Tiger. This is a lovely day. I got the main.
Thank you.
That's right. Boy, this is great. You got the mayor, huh? Look at this.
That's
What
the
you
mayor.
got. It is. There you go.
Cashews, taste that.
Have one sweet potato tonight.
That Dottie.
Borrow my tea?
Well,
Late.
let's grab
Over here, Dottie. She's one that takes the beef and pineapple sauerkraut and that salad. Oh, I got Jackie to make it, and it is delicious. Yes, ma'am, it's so good. Whoa. Perfectly ready to drop.
not a whole lot of planning.
It's
Oh.
This is a different breed, right? This is Dottie's recipe.
It's good.
And orange juice with cashew.
Yeah.
That's good. Come on, Bill.
I'll get it.
My son's a brother was
Or my granddaughter
Never figured out, right?
the over 50 gang. If you're not there, you can't join.
he said, the heck with it, so I said, okay, let's go.
Time to eat, time to eat.
Sure.
You bet.
Ooh, I like that salad.
That is excellent.
Hey, I didn't bring any tags, man. We're all gonna be tagging if we get through here.
We'll get her next
I
time.
don't know why that's an insult or compliment.
No, it's because we're all
No,
gonna
that
be
just said, go ahead and do your thing today.
Big out.
Oh, that.
I know.
I went to a little party last night and got kicked out.
Uh-oh.
I said to Sandy, well, you know, you haven't been eating so much. I was just ready to. Sandy had decided she couldn't make it to the party. So she was going to rest some more. And the phone rang and they said, get your buns over here.
At least the gravy.
Okay, I had just said to Sandy, I'm going home and having really dinner. I got a couple good ones and I'll try.
You got me some hardware on
So she said we'd go to the party.
Bill takes the best
Away
picture.
we went.
Right here. No, we brought right here.
Always reminds me of the lady that was racing around with the camera taking pictures, a million pictures while they were dancing. She said, wait till my grandchildren ask me what the old people did out there. How we found them to do. Something new for my 1934.
Around here today.
I have my
You know, he looks
Oh, my.
nice and healthy in that picture. Yeah, that was
I want all of you to notice what size plate Dottie's got.
What size you got? Oh, just maybe a hair bigger,
all right.
but that don't mean nothing.
But I'm doing just as well. What? Oh, my God.
No nothing.
I think I've seen
Dot
him.
Marie.
last year.
Now we'll pan this around a little bit and get some.
Yeah, last year.
That last year was.
Oh yeah, she was captain the same camp.
Okay, then
Okay, everybody look at the camera here. We're gonna.
Okay.
Everybody look at the picture here.
Put your mouth open or closed.
I'll zoom up on it.
Look at that lovely
We're zooming up here, but everybody's here now having this Christmas dinner. Just gorgeous weather. Must be.
I got two on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God, yeah.
I got a close up of this.
What a
Your way and I said,
Hey, Mother's coming. That's great. Look at that guy taking a picture.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, that's
I can look and say it years ago. Look at here.
great. That'd be good.
Who's all these
You bet. We'll get all that done.
Oh my gosh.
We sure had a hell of a bad time without a manager.
We got the beer here.
It turned out. Anyway.
We'll run some more tape here. And we got the generator shut off. We hear that now. Pan around and pan the whole area here. We've all finished eating. A lot of food left.